Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back to the channel. I am Nick, your coach of the West Michigan Wiscash. I am here with our IPA Week 6 battle and team builder. We are facing Jake and the Chesapeake Chimchars. We are actually a week behind, but we did get an extension, so this is Week 6, but we're on Week 7, so you can expect the Week 7 battle probably by Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, in this video I'm going to go over my team, my opponent's team, what I'm bringing, and why I'm bringing it. So let's get right into that. My opponent has the team of Tornadus Therian. He does have Rotom Wash for this battle. He actually dropped it in favor of Slowbro, I believe. He has Noivern, Registeel, Drapion, Alolan Golem, Megalopony, Mew, Mamoswine, Tangela, and Pyroar. So some things to note about his team. Lots of defog option between Tornadus, Rotom, Noivern, and I think Mew also gets defog. Rocking options in the forms of Registeel, Golem, and Mamoswine. He's got a Toxic Spiker in the form of Drapion. I don't think any of his team get regular spikes. And yeah, so Tornadus being really fast, Regenerator, Rotom Wash. I don't think it comes since he dropped it, but bulky, really strong on the special side. Noivern also really fast, also is really strong on that special side. Registeel being a really good defensive Pokemon with base 150 in both of its defenses is huge. Drapion being a pretty fast Pokemon that can lay down Toxic Spikes if it needs to. Also hits really hard with Stab Knockoff. Alolan Golem with Magnet Pull could be mildly annoying if it comes, but I don't think it comes either. Megalopony, fake out shenanigans happening. If he wants to just fake out Last Resort, would be amazing on his part, but I, again, don't think that comes. I don't think the fake out Last Resort comes. But it got really good this generation with U-turn, close combat, upgrading it a lot. Triple Axle being a really good spammable move on it. Mew doing basically everything. Oh, Mew gets Stealth Rocks too, I think. But yeah, Mew, base 100 across the board. One of the, I think, like the best move pool out of any Pokemon. Mamoswine being a decently fast, ground and ice spamming Pokemon. A second Regenerator Mon for this week in Tangela, with the Eviolite becomes really bulky, especially on that physical side. And then Pyroar, also really fast, I think base like 109-ish speed. Good special attack. And yeah, as terms of what I think he's going to bring, I'm really expecting Tornadus Therian, probably Nasty Plot if I had to guess. Scarf Noivern, because Scarf Noivern just outspeeds everything on my team. I think Registeel comes just for some defensive backbone. Megalopony is super, super good. You'll see that Megalopony has come to most of the games thus far. I think Mamoswine probably comes just because it hits stupid hard with Choice Banded knockoffs and Earthquakes. As far as the last member, I would probably say either Mew or Drapion, though I'm not 100% sure. But I definitely think Tornadus, Noivern, Registeel, Megalopony, and Mamoswine are 100% coming. So let's get into my team and what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it. So starting things off, I'm bringing Indeedee Male, Choice Scarf with the Psychic Surge ability, Expanding Force, Mystical Fire, Trick, and Aromatherapy, 252 in special attack, 4 in special defense, and 252 in speed with a Timid Nature. I really felt like this kind of had to come. He's got a lot of things that can run priority and run it well between Fake Out on Megalopony, Ice Shard on that Mamoswine, Vacuum Wave on Mew if he really wants to. So really being able to shut down some of their main forces of offense, I think is going to be super, super good. And my team not having a lot of priority, I think that also really helps me in this match. Moving on, we have got Stella, the Lycanroc. It has Focus Sash for its item, Steadfast for the ability, Accel Rock, Stone Edge, Close Combat, and Stealth Rock. 48 EVs in HP, 252 in attack, 208 in speed with a Jolly Nature. So first thing I want to point out is Steadfast. I'm planning on leading Lycanroc, and if he leads Megalopony and goes for Fake Out to try and break a Sash, he just raised my speed, and then I outspeed and kill it with Close Combat. So it's just another way I'm trying to really, really punish potential priority and flinching on his team. Also, say he brings like Scarf Mammothwine or something, and he does Icicle Crash and gets the 30% flinch. Again, at that point, I'm faster than him, and I KO with close combat. So I am very excited for this thing. I don't necessarily want it to just get up rocks and die because I think it has a pretty good matchup between Tornadus and Noivern both being weak to its Stab, Accelerock, and Stone Edge. Close combat just being so spammable against like Registeel, Drapion to an extent, and Megalopony. I don't want it that to be what it is, but if that is what happens, I have backup plans for it, and I think it'll be all right. Moving on, we've got Whitney the Whimsicott. Leftovers for its item, Prankster for the ability, Tailwind, Memento, Stun and Moonblast. 252 in HP, 128 in special attack, 128 in speed with a timid nature. With this speed, I believe I'm outpacing Pyroar and below. Tailwind is a move that works in my favor even through Psychic Terrain. So if it's about to go down and I think getting speed up is going to be more important, or if I have Psychic Terrain up while it's down, I think that'll be super helpful. Memento and Stunspore are there for a little bit more speed control. Stunspore being going to be really helpful against, Noivern or Tornadus. Memento just to completely shut them down and then get something else in for later. And then Moonblast is there for stab, strong stab. It obviously doesn't do like anything to like Registeel. And if Drapion does come, I can only really click Tailwind and then die, unfortunately. But I think that'll be okay, all things considered. So this will be a tricky mon to use, but I think I've been using Whimsicott pretty well the whole season, and I'm looking forward to keeping doing it. Next, we've got Floyd the Necrozma. He's rocking his weakness policy with a Prism Armor ability. Rock Polish, Photon Geyser, Heat Wave, and Moonlight. 220 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, 36 in speed with a modest nature. With this speed at +2, I'm outspeeding his entire non-scarfed team. Which is, again, I fully expect that Noivern will be scarfed, but it's okay. That's fine. If I can be faster than everything that doesn't have a scarf, great. I'm really excited for this set because I haven't run Weakness Policy Necrozma yet, and I don't know if he'll expect it because I just haven't run it yet. But also, given that I'm running Psychic Terrain, that's really going to make it so that he can't use potential priority moves, and he'll have to hit me with something strong. And, Prism Armor makes it so that his super effective moves don't do as much. He's got really good U-turners in Torn, in Noivern, in Lopunny, in I think Mew gets U-turn if it really wants to. And then really strong knockoff users in Drapion and Mammothwine and even Tangela to an extent, and so I can really punish those knockoffs and those U-turns. Then boosting my special attack to +2 with a modest as well is going to be super good. Photon Geyser and Heat Wave. Photon Geyser, I think everything it touches, it OHKOs at +2. Heat Wave, I think, is still a 2-hit KO on things like the Drapion and things like the Registeel. But Photon Geyser, I'm pretty sure OHKOs everything, barring maybe the Mew. And then obviously Registeel and Drapion. Moonlight's there for some longevity, because neither of us have weather, so I think Moonlight will be super good. And then Rock Polish is, like I said, there to boost my speed to +2 if I need it. Next, I'm bringing Nacho Libre, the Hawlucha Psychic Seed with the ability Unburden, Close Combat, Acrobatics, Power Up Punch, and Stone Edge. 200 in HP, 252 in attack, 4 in special defense, and 52 with an adamant nature. With this, I think I'm outspeeding Scarf Noivern. I think this is my one thing that outspeeds Scarf Noivern, and this is all I needed for it. The plan is to try and save this for the late game. Get that Psychic Seed, get that speed boost right away. Don't have to worry about things getting knocked off or whatever. But I think even if it got knocked off, I would still get the Unburden boost. But like right now, I am not even sure. I don't remember if I'm faster than a non-scarfed Mammothwine at max speed. So if like Mammothwine was able to, say, knock or just icicle crash me because it was faster and knock me out, that would be really, really bad. So yeah, I'm going to try and save this for late game. Power Punch is there in case something is at low HP, and then I can kill it with Power Punch while getting that attack boost. I didn't want to have a turn where, Psychic Terrain is bad for Hawlucha because it's weak to Psychic moves, and if someone throws off a Psychic move and just obliterates me because I'm in terrain, I didn't want to have a turn to set up Swords Dance. So I'm using Power Punch in case something is low on HP that I think I can KO, get that +1, and then start wreaking even more havoc. Close combat is really good for stab. Acrobatics becomes, I think, just as strong, maybe a little bit weaker than Brave Bird does without the item, and then Stone Edge is there for coverage. Last but not least, Bro the Scrafty. He's got leftovers with the Shed Skin ability, Bulk Up, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, Knockoff. 88 in HP, 252 in attack, 144 in special defense, and 24 in speed with an adamant nature. With this speed, I believe I'm outspeeding Tangela? Uninvested Tangela? Or something like that? Maybe Registeel? I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. Or maybe it's Golem. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm outspeeding something that is min speed something. My whole kind of idea with this is to try and counter Registeel with it. If it tries to toxic me, sorry about that, Shed Skin will make it so that toxic damage probably won't rack up. I can bulk up a couple times and then Drain Punch all my HP back, give it back to me. Ice Punch is there for the Noivern if it's switching in, and then Knockoff is there for just really strong stab and getting rid of items. So that's my team. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, what you would have brought differently, and yeah, we will see you in the battle. Alright, welcome on to the battle. We're here against Jake, and you'll see that he did bring the Tornadus, the Megalopony, and the Noivern, and the Mew. So we don't see Mamoswine, and we don't see Registeel, which I'm kind of okay with both of those, being 100% honest. I'm surprised he's bringing Run and Wash, because he said it himself. He just hasn't been using it very well. It does make Scrafty a little bit harder to use, potentially. But that's okay. Yeah. This is going to be this is going to be kind of an important battle for both of us. I think we're both sitting at 2-2. I have a +3 differential, but he has a negative, I think, 7 differential. So if he loses, I think he's out. And if we win, we're sitting pretty well. So this is an important battle for both of us. At this point, I kind of think he has a lot of things he could lead. Mew is an option. I think that is good. You'll see if I have my calcs up, I think Drapion might be a lead. Speaking of calcs, I want to know, do you guys like having the calcs there on the right side of the screen, or would you rather I have them off on my work computer, and that way you can see the chat, see everything that's going on in the battle a little bit more clear? Let me know. It doesn't make that big of a difference for me, but as of right now, I'm keeping the calcs open. Yeah, we've said our good lucks have funs. Let's get on into it. I'm going to lead Stella. And he's going to lead Bird up. All right. So, okay. So this thing can get taunt. Tornadus, Therian. We're going to say pivot. Oh, wrong set. Tornadus, pivot. Honestly, do I lose anything from just clicking Stone Edge? I kind of want to. I kind of want to just click Stone Edge, if I'm being 100% honest. If he U-turns, like, he's going to be faster than me, unless he's just running an insane amount of bulk. If he superpowers, he knocks me to my Sash, and then I Stone Edge into a Cell Rock. Worst case scenario there. I'm going to click Stone Edge. We're just going to see what he's going to do. I think a pretty good lead on my part. I wouldn't be surprised to see Taunt, because, like I said, it is something it gets. So I'm going to make that read right away. He goes out into Mew, and that is A-okay by me. Let's see what kind of Mew this might be. M-E-W. Mew. My guess is... Oh, it could be a Suicide Lead Mew, actually. So, if anything is going to have Taunt, it'll probably be this. That did 32. So he's probably running a little bit of or maybe even a lot of defensive investment in this. Let's see if we can. Let's give this, say, bold nature. So it's not max defense. That's good to know. Likely max HP. I'd guess at least a little bit of speed and a little bit of defensive investment. This thing can definitely have taunt. You can see up there, taunt is like one of its recommended moves there. I'm just going to click Stone Edge again. If I get a crit, that'd be super, super cool. I would love to see a crit. Nope, no crit, unfortunately. He does T-Wave, though. That's annoying. But is this a roll? I hope it's not a roll. It might be a roll. That's annoying. If it is a roll, that is super duper annoying. I'm just gonna do it again. He's gonna roost. Okay, that makes sense. Give me a crit. Nope, no crit. In the meantime, then, I guess, what we're going to do is we're gonna go out into Bro, because if he wants to T-Wave again, I've got that Shed Skin. So T-Wave probably won't be too bad of an idea. If I want, I can knock off, which will get rid of likely the Tornadus's item, or the Noivern's item, actually just any item that isn't the Megalopony. Alternatively, I could Ice Punch, because I believe Ice Punch definitely kills the Noivern, lest it be Yachi. And even if it is Yachi, we'll say offensive pivot there. We'll give it, instead of heavy duty boots, we'll give it Yachi Berry. Okay, so it does live an Ice Punch at that point. I can knock off this Mew, though, and I think Mew dies. At this range, yeah, Mew should die. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to knock off. He got his rocks up, which is annoying, but fine, I guess. So that'll be something I have to play around. By the time... Oh, good. So I should be getting rid of... Focus Sash. Good. So we're getting rid of a Focus Sash there, and that is something I really like to see. Tornadus, we'll say... What is this thing, probably? We'll say Z offensive, because that's kind of a... Hurricane only has a 12% chance to kill, and it's at 52. Ice Punch should kill if it's not running any HP investment, which, if it's running Focus Sash, leads me to believe that it's not. So he needs a really high roll on Hurricane, and he also has to hit the Hurricane if he wants to kill me. I'm going to make that risk right there, and I'm going to go for Ice Punch. Because, Hurricane's only 70% accurate, and I've had worse luck with Stone Edge, which is more accurate. And then on top of that, he just has to get a high roll. So, given all of that, that's why I'm going for Ice Punch. And Ice Punch, as you can see, does 56 min, and it's at 52 with no HP investment. So I think that'll be really good if I can get rid of this. He could U-turn, so knocking off also might not be a bad idea. But I am trying to give myself that limitation of, if this was a Wi-Fi battle, I've already clicked Ice Punch, so I can't unclick Ice Punch. Yeah, he does just go for the U-turn there. But if he goes out into, like, Noivern, that'd be super cool. I would highly, highly appreciate it if he went out into Noivern. But again, I don't think Noivern is his play. I really don't. He has to know that I have Ice Punch. Or I guess he doesn't have to know that I have it, but he has to know that I could knock off his potential Choice Scarf. Or even Specs. If it's Specs, that thing just claims a KO every time it comes in. So, yeah, we're going to see what he wants to go out into. And hope that it goes well. We'll see what he does. He's probably calcing right now. Overall, I'm feeling all right. I've played Jake a lot of times. Back when I got into, he goes out into Lopunny. So what I think I kind of want to do, is predict a Fake Out. Okay, I really want to predict a Fake Out. So you are unfortunately paralyzed. We're against a Mega Lopunny. Fake Out doesn't kill, but if I get to +1 speed... Oh, I'm still slower than it. Okay, so that would be a bad move. That being said, I'm sure Close Combat wrecks me. If High Jump Kick wrecks me, then yeah, Close Combat definitely wrecks me too. My switch into this kind of has to be Whitney, I think. But it also gets Triple Axle. So I'm in a little bit of a bind here. Realistically, this is probably... This or Stella are my least helpful members right now. I'm going to go out into Stella because of that fact. If he just Close Combat's great play, but if he Fakes Outs, he U-turns. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. What would U-turn have been doing to me? That's just something I'm curious about. U-turn. U-turn would have done to Scrafty 24 to 28. So if I'd stayed in, that would have been a really good read on my part. He goes out into Rotom Wash. I wonder if this thing is... If this is Nasty Plot. It very well could be. He could just Volt Switch. I'm going to get Rocks Up. He Volt Switches. And he gets a crit. I don't know if that crit mattered 100%. A little annoying if it did. Let's see. Rotom Wash. Let's see if I can... Nope, not Nasty Plot. If he is max special attack, it didn't matter. If he is Rotom Wash, if he's a bulky pivot, then it probably did. So we'll see if that... it might not have, actually. He goes out into Megalopony. So he definitely could have Triple Axle, and he's faster than me if I go in DD. He's not faster than me if I go in... Oh, I'm sorry, if I go Whimsicott, he's faster than me. If I go in DD, that would all but that would all but tell him that I am Scarfed. And I'm not sure I exactly want to do that. What is Megalopony? Megalopony. Yeah, all attacker. I'm going to keep... so this is going to be U-turn. I want to see what he does to Necrozma. This will be Close Combat. And then Fake Out, and this will be Triple Axle. If I have to just, like, guess his set. And this is against Necrozma. Triple Axle does the most. And then I can easily just go for a Rock Polish on the potential U-turn to pop my Focus Sash. And then I don't know exactly what wants to come out at that point. But I also don't want to potentially waste my weakness policy. So I'm going to go... Oh, this is a really hard decision. I'm going to go with... I'm going to make it so he can't click Fake Out for sure. And I'm going to see... Indeedee. Expanding Force just destroys this thing. Absolutely destroys it. But he definitely could then go Drapion, and I don't necessarily want to give him a Scarf. I'm just going to click Expanding Force. Because at that point, if he clicks Knockoff, if he goes out Drapion, then I can go out into Necrozma and just, I can save this thing. I'm faster than it because I'm Scarfed, and at that point, he probably has to think that I'm Scarfed with the fact that I brought this out. Otherwise, everything he goes for kills me, with the exception of maybe Triple Axle if he gets a low roll on 3, or if he just doesn't get 3. So, I fully expect him to go Drapion here. Fully expect him to go Drapion. What am I doing to Mew? Mew is at 48. Mew... Expanding Force should be a 2-hit KO if it's at 48% with max HP. 48%. Expanding Force is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. He does go Drapion. Makes sense. I'm going to save this thing, obviously. I am going to go right out into... I don't think Bro is necessarily the play. Whitney definitely isn't the play right now. Let me see. Drapion. We'll say Swords Dance versus my Necrozma. Knockoff. If he gets to +2, does Knockoff kill? If he Swords Dances right here. It has a chance to kill, which is super duper annoying. But Weakness Policy makes it so Heat Wave kills. Get out of here. Okay, so I think I might go Bro to save... Just to save my Necrozma a little bit. Necrozma is so good right now, though. I think I still want to save it. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm going to go Bro. Find out what he wants to do. He wants to just click Poison Jab. He gets... Oh, my God. He gets a crit. Oh, no. That's so bad. That is so bad for me right now. Dang it. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad for me. Okay, I gotta go Floyd at this point. There's nothing else I can do. I gotta Rock Polish. I guess hope he clicks Knockoff. If he doesn't and he switches, great. Oh, that's just so terrible for me right now. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Man, these crits that I'm getting in the last battle didn't matter at 2-shotted though. I mean, I don't doubt that, but I still wanted to see... it was more of a scouting play than anything. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Dang it. And he goes Mew. Good. He goes Mew. I should be faster than it. I'm +2. I am Necrozma. I am now +2. I am against a Mew. I'll say Suicide Lead. Heat Wave is my better move. Hopefully I can maybe, like, fish for a burn or something. I don't know. No, because he's going to probably T-Wave or something. No, he Roosts. Which is... Does he have U-Turn on this thing? We don't know yet. I'm going to Rock Polish again in case he T-Waves. No, okay, he doesn't. That's fine. I'm going to Heat Wave now. Hopefully get a burn. He roars me out. Okay, that's fine, honestly. That's fine. And what I'm going to do now... I know his entire set. Great. I'm going to trick him this Choice Scarf. Especially if he wants to try and T-Wave me or something. I'm going to trick him my Choice Scarf. He doesn't have any attacking moves on this, which is good. Yeah. Man, we're not in a good position right now. Not in a good position. Okay. Let's see. What did... So we're both Scarfed. Well, cool. He can knock off, and then I'm going to go out into Floyd, I think is what I'm going to do. Or do I go out into Nacho Libre? I'm just in such a bad position right now. Drapion. Swords Dance. Or I guess this is Scarfed. I know that for sure. Drapion with a Choice Scarf. Against Hawlucha. Yeah, if he goes for knockoff, he doesn't do a whole lot, and then I can, like, close combat to 2-hit KO him. And if I don't have an item, that is even better. But I'm sure knockoff kills. Yeah, knockoff kills. I'm gonna go for Mystical Fire, try and get some damage. He's gonna knock off, I'm sure. Yep, there's a knockoff. Okay, so he's at 65. I can go Hawlucha. And if I get a high roll, I am, I'm killing it. If not, I'm putting it in range of Power Up Punch, and that'll be good. So that's what I'm going to do. This is just, this is so annoying. So not good. I'm down 6-3 right now. Oh, my Lanta. And plus I don't have an item anymore. So I'm unburdened, and I no longer have an item. So let's see what actually knockoff is going to do. He was out into Mew. That's going to be resisted. My defense is lowered. Okay. What does he do? Does he roar me out? He probably, like, roars me out or something. Hawlucha against Mew, which... Oh, I'm so annoyed. Okay, I'm going to Acrobatics. Yep, I'm going to Acrobatics. He's going to roar me out. Yep, he's going to roar me out into Whimsicott. Great. I'm going to Stun Spore this thing because, oh, I'm so annoyed with it right now. Hopefully getting speed control on something. I have to just commit to Stun Spore because that's what I clicked. He may roost. He may try and save this. He probably, honestly, yeah, he probably goes out into Drapion. And at this point, things are not going well. I'm about to get like 6 out or something. Guys, I'm so sorry about this game. He has a strong team, and I knew it. I'm going to Tailwind. He's going to P-Jab. Again, I'm going to go out here. I'm going to click... I'm actually going to click Moonlight first. And he poisons me. Oh my god. Everything is terrible right now. I'm going to Rock Polish now. And he gets... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, GG. There's no point in even pretending like it's not game. That was... Everything is going very poorly. It doesn't matter. GG to Jake. I think that puts us at 2-3 -3, and he's at 2-3 -1. I hope I kill, and hope I don't die first. Oh I'm so mad right now. I'm sorry about these battles, guys. These last 2 battles have been terrible. I'm on between 3 leagues. I'm on like a 4-game losing streak. And good game, Jake. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.